I do think that here in San Diego, there is a real tie with the SDG&E employees and the community. I moved here to San Diego in 2009, and my wife quickly introduced me to a friend of hers who lost her house in the 2007 fires. And I think there are a lot of very personal connections here where there is a sense of commitment to taking care of this community and ensuring that something like that never happens again. One thing that we have seen here at SDG&E is that we cannot understate the importance of community preparedness and what do we do before the emergency to help us be more prepared. An example of that is our wildfire safety fairs, where we get together with fire safe councils, fire agencies, all the stakeholders who are champions in this community trying to help our resilience, getting together in advance to try to think through what do we do with our families, what do we do with our animals, what can we do with our horses, and so on and so forth, to make sure that we have a plan in place for when that event happens. And having that plan in place is really paramount to getting out safely, supporting evacuation, and making sure that we give ourselves the very best chance of getting out safely. The state of the art of fire science right now is the ability to model wildfire activity. Now, this is a technology that SDG&E employs every day, simulating over 10 million virtual wildfires. And this tells us at any given time what is the risk of wildfire across the service territory. And we use this to try to help our decisions on how do we operate the system for the next several days. But then we also use this on long-term, understanding where are the riskiest areas in San Diego, and we use that to harden the infrastructure. Here at the SDG&E Weather Center, this is our hub for collecting all of the information that we use to anticipate and prepare for Santa Ana winds. And behind me on this map, what you'll see is a lot of the information that we leverage. If you're seeing images from satellites, these are taken from space, incorporated and analyzed in real time. In many cases, we're actually getting real-time fire alerts coming from these space-based products. So really leveraging the very latest satellite and remote technology that we have there. As we slide over, this is our weather awareness system. This is SDGEweather.com. It is a publicly available site. It is available for anybody to put up on their screen. And notice you've got your windiest location, you've got temperatures across the service territory, forecast at the bottom, social media coming from the National Weather Service. So it gives you a really good overview of what we're dealing with here in San Diego. What you'll notice, there is a more data button. If you click that, it takes you over into more of the detail. Here I'm featuring the Hellhole Canyon weather station. This is one of the windiest in our service territory and the windiest in our service territory during 2020. And what you'll find is there's a forecast. That is the latest forecast for the next 24 hours, driven by our state-of-the-art artificial intelligence model. So you can see the forecast is tracking very closely to this. And then you can even see the record Santa Ana wind, 91 miles an hour. You can get lots of information on your neighborhood, your weather station. The weather that impacts you can be accessed there from the weather awareness system. Then down here, what I'm showing here is this is maps.sdgeweather.com. I've enabled relative humidity, and notice the wind streamlines. Notice all these 9s, 10s. This is a very dry air mass that is over us right now in California. But this, you can track exactly where that dry air is, where the windiest locations are, and you can look at it on a map across all of San Diego. And then up over my shoulder here, what you're gonna find, this is weather model information. This is what our team of meteorologists here at SDG&E analyze day in and day out to assess when are Santa Ana winds coming, how strong are they going to be, what neighborhoods are going to be impacted. We get all that information there from our kind of all of our weather models here. So thank you for visiting our SDG&E Weather Center. And remember, all of this information available publicly at sdgeweather.com.